Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am actually hopping on today to do a small haul. I'm doing it from one vendor actually, which is a little bit different. I feel like normally for my haul videos I kind of, I've been doing a lot of like collective hauls, but I think, here and there I probably will just kind of throw in like a single vendor. I think the only other haul that I've done that was like smaller was like 2 vendors, I believe, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of showcase one vendor. But yeah, I'll probably do that every now and again. So whether it's like a sticker, haul or a wax haul, I think I might throw in just like a quick little video here and there to share what I picked up. So this haul is from To the Moon and Back Creations. This is a new vendor to me. This vendor is on Etsy. So this is the card that I received with my order. It says, "Thank you for your order. Make us feel loved by sharing a photo on Instagram and mention at AA Jones Creations." And that is the owner of the shop. It's Alyssa Jones. So back here it just shows all of her like links and stuff for Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, all that. So on Etsy, it's the shop is under Creations by AA Jones, and then the Instagram and Facebook group are both AA Jones Creations. So, but the actual shop is called To the Moon and Back Creations. So it came with that little card. I mainly heard about the shop because of Angela. She's Wax Melt's BFF on Instagram, and then For the Love of Scents, I believe, is her YouTube channel. I've been like loving her hauls and stuff lately, and I remember her featuring a couple of these items in a recent haul of hers, or I think she was just kind of like showcasing this vendor, and these ones are the ones that really stood out to me, and I had to have them, and you'll see why in a second when I get to those. So I mainly went in for these, but then I grabbed a few like clamshells, and she has a bunch of other good like items and stuff in shop, so I'll definitely probably purchase again. I'm excited to use these and actually see how they throw and how they melt. So I figured if I share this, haul, that way I can dig into them, a lot faster. So I'm excited to put these in my collection and use them. So I did receive a sample, which I love getting samples. I just love seeing what else they offer. So let me just put aside the other goodies here, and then I will get into the sample. So this is what I received. I can zoom you in. It looks like it's part of a snap bar, which I kind of love those. They're just so easy to break apart and put right into your warmer. I did get 4 of her snap bars, so definitely love that concept of wax. I think it's just so easy, like I said. So this is a little probably I can get 2 melts out of this. This is watermelon lemonade, which I'm really excited about. I wouldn't say I normally wouldn't go for like a watermelon scent, but I think I'm more of like a like strawberry, blueberry, lemon. I do like some citrus and stuff. I guess I just feel like I normally don't see a ton of watermelon wax in the vendor world unless I just don't pay attention. I don't know. But I love this one. This one smells so good. You mostly get that watermelon, like that's mainly what I smell like right up front, but as you keep smelling it though, you do get like that like lemon, like a citrus note. So it is a really, really nice wax. I'm excited to melt this one. I feel like this will be a good one for probably summertime, but even spring, I think this will definitely work as well. And I'm really excited. It kind of reminds me of like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, or it makes me think of like a memory from like childhood. Actually, it almost makes me think of, I think it was bubble gum. There was a bubble gum that was watermelon. It was like the big cube like chunks of bubble gum, and I think it was bubble gum. I can't recall, but there was a watermelon flavor, and I remember as a kid like loving that watermelon like bubble gum. So that kind of just makes me think of that. Like the smell is so like nostalgic kind of. but I really like this. So I'm excited to try out some watermelon wax. That's the first wax I've gotten before, or like, you know, had that is watermelon. So I'll start off with the clamshells, and I did try to like take these out just to kind of sniff the bottoms of them when I first got them. So unfortunately I kind of broke a couple, like you can kind of see it. My own fault. I probably shouldn't have like taken them out or tried to, but the wax seems pretty soft, so unfortunately it did kind of crumble in like certain areas, but everything smells really yummy. So the first one here that I picked up is Pastry Case, and this one is cinnamon, sugared donut, and blackberry jam. And this one is funny to me because it actually smells, well, here is what the wax looks like. And obviously it looked much neater than this, but again, I tried to take it out of the clam, so it got a little messy, but it's really pretty with that purple wax and like that little drizzle of the wax on top with sprinkles. It looks really cute. So this one, definitely you get more of that blackberry jam, like that's more on top. I smell the blackberry jam, but when I did take the clam out and like flip it over and smell the bottom, I definitely got more of that, like the cinnamon sugar donut. So obviously once melted, it'll probably blend together really nicely. This one actually makes me think of, from Lush Cosmetics, they have a bubble bar that's called the Comforter. And I think that has like, I don't know if it's blackberry. I think it's like black currant or something. I forgot exactly what the notes are in that bubble bar, but it literally reminds me of that product because I love the smell of it. So I don't know why. This is just, to my nose, it's making me think of that product from Lush. Not mad at all, honestly. I love that smell. But I like it too with the cinnamon sugar donut. So I think when melted, it'll be a really nice blend. So really like this. Very excited to try it. Oh, and I didn't share, or well, I didn't. It's hearts. I didn't really share that. I know normal clamshells don't have like shapes on the bottom, but that's one thing about her shop is that the clams have different fun shapes. That's pretty cool. So the next one is I Want to Believe, which is pine trees, apples, and vanilla birch. This one smells really nice. To me, it's more of a like Christmassy style scent with the pine trees and the apple. So that is what this one looks like. Really, really pretty with that blue and the yellow, and there's some like stars and moon sparkle bits on top. So this one more smells of the pine tree and apples on first like sniff, but I wonder if maybe that like vanilla birch is more like on the bottom, like maybe once blended that'll come out a little bit more. But this one's really nice. I like this a lot. I love apple scents. I feel like I more melt those though towards like the fall time. I mean, I will melt them if I'm in the mood, which I don't know, and pine too. That also makes me think of like Christmassy. So I don't know, if I'm in the mood, I'll definitely melt it, but I might probably hold on to this one and save it for like Christmassy fall time maybe. But I really like the smell of this. I think the combination of the pine and the apple like is a really, really nice blend. And then this one, I believe I remember hearing in like a live video that Angela from Wax Melt's BFF, I think she did one recently and they were talking about this melt. And I guess this is like, is it Freddy Krueger? I think that's what this one is based off of. I'm not really into horror films and stuff, so I unfortunately don't fully know. But I think that's what they mentioned, that this one is like a Freddy Krueger inspired wax melt. So this one is Never Sleep Again. It's Coffee House. I can probably zoom in to show you a little bit further, but Coffee House and Sea Salt Caramel. So me being a coffee addict, I wanted to try this one, if I can get it open. Holy guacamole. There we go. Okay, so this one is like the green and red, which I guess thinking about it now is kind of like Freddy Krueger-esque. I guess, I don't know, now looking at the colors, I'm like, okay, I guess that makes sense, you know? I like the vibe that she's going for. So this one, the coffee is very strong. Like that coffee house note is like the strongest note in here. But again, I think once I melt it, I'm assuming like that caramel will probably come through a little. I think I get the tiniest little bit of the caramel. But mostly what I smell though is the coffee house, but I'm not mad at that. I love a good strong coffee scent. I feel like this will be really nice melted like on its own, or if I need to like tone it down or something, I can definitely add some like vanilla or something just to kind of mellow it out. But really like this one, and it's got the fun stars for the clamshell. Very cool. So those are the clamshells that I picked up. And then we get into the snap bars, which, yeah, I needed these in my life. I've never seen like wax melts that are themed for Gilmore Girls, and I'm obsessed. As soon as I saw that, I was like, I need those. Like, I don't even care. At the time when I bought these, I was like, you know, they could smell like, I don't know. They could smell like some random scent and I would still buy it because it's Gilmore Girls and I love that show. It's my all-time favorite. So I had to have these. I literally had to have these. So I will start, I don't even know. No particular order. We'll just go through them. So this one, I am starting with my favorite fella, I should say. I don't think this is my favorite scent, but this scent I feel like will definitely be one to represent this character. So this is Team Jess. I'm Team Jess. Just throwing that out there. Love Team Jess. The Old Books Leather and Blood Orange is what this one is. So I was a little kind of like, you know, I don't know about Old Books. I don't know what that would really come off as, like smelling like. But it's actually a very unique scent. And like you get that leather and you get the orange. Like it's a really unique blend. And all I keep thinking when I smell this is like a very mature masculine scent. And when I say masculine, I don't think, like I wouldn't say like woodsy masculine. It's very like, from that leather, it's just very, I don't even know how to describe it. Very masculine. I guess that's the only way I could think to put it. It's just very like deep. I don't know if that's another way to put it into words. It's just a really unique, manly scent. Yeah. And this is the first time I've had leather as well as like a scent oil in any wax. So definitely was like a little nervous, not gonna lie, but this is, you know, a very unique blend. I feel like I would melt this and I might just add a little something else to it, maybe just to sweeten it up or something. But it's very fitting for the character. I definitely can see that. So this is Team Jess. Next one we get into is Team Logan. And this one is sea salt, clean linen, ozone, driftwood, and citrus. Oh, and you know what? I can probably take these out too and show you. I'm sorry, I didn't really show that the first time, but this is what this one looks like. It's a pretty blue wax, and then it has like the drizzle, and there's some like sparkle on there. I don't know if you can see that. A couple of these did break in transit, but you know, it's a snap bar. I'm not going to worry about it. It's just going to get broken anyways. But yeah, that's what this one looks like. Yeah. So this one smells very like fresh. So if you're into fresh scents, I recommend this one for sure. It's funny because this one reminds me of a clam that I purchased from Walmart, actually, of all places. And I just actually featured it in my wax empties video. It was called Fresh Air, and it is like obviously a fresh scent, and it just reminds me of that smell. So this is almost like a vendor version of that, and it's really nice. Like I love like the sea salt in there. It just makes me think of like a fresh day by the water kind of thing. Like it's just a really nice like breath of fresh air type of scent. Normally I'm not into like linen and like cottony smells because sometimes they like can give me like a headache, but I feel like I've realized that if it's blended with other notes and like other fresh or citrusy notes, it tends to settle well with me, like better. So yeah, so this one I really do enjoy. Like surprisingly, I really like this one. So it's just a really nice fresh one. I know I will definitely melt this for like, you know, days when we're cleaning the apartment, or like a beautiful like spring warm day, you know, have, you know, some windows open and just kind of like have a nice fresh clean scent. This is definitely one I would go for. So really, really enjoy this one. And that one was Team Logan. And now we have Team Dean, which is chocolate, brown sugar, and marshmallow. This one to me smells like a s'more, like a s'mores treat. And that's what this one looks like. It's like a brown wax with some like blue and red drizzle on top. Yeah, this one smells really yummy. Like the chocolate note is very like light, and it smells very like authentic. Like it smells almost like, you know, if you're making brownies and you have like the brownie batter like left over kind of thing, and you like, you know, go to eat the brownie batter, that's like what this smells like. It smells so yummy with that chocolate. I don't know if I get much of the brown sugar in here, but I feel like you get that like marshmallow like creaminess, and it's really good. I like this combination, so really excited about this one. I love some like, you know, bakery sweet scents, so this one was right up my alley. And I've tried some chocolate recently, and I was surprised. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like chocolate, but so far so good. I've been liking chocolate, so this one I'm really excited to melt. So this one was Team Dean. And then we get into, I think, my favorite of the bunch. This is Ace, which when I think Ace, I think of Logan, because that's what he calls Rory in the show, if you've seen the show. And this one I think is my favorite. This one is Cocoa Butter Cashmere Satsuma, which Satsuma is like an orange oil. I have a couple of wax melts that have that in it. It's very nice. And Georgia Peach. So this one to me smells, if you guys have tried the Peach Bellini candle or Peach Bellini soap, or, you know, products from Bath and Body Works, that's what this one smells like to me. Oh my god, I love this one. It just smells so peachy and like juicy. Like it smells like a juicy peach. It's so good. I love this one. Oh my god, like it's making my mouth water. I just want it. Like I just want a peach. Like it smells so good. So like this one I'm already like, I want to almost go back on and order another one like now, because like I want more of this already, and I haven't even melted this yet. So I'm like on the hunt too for more peach like scents from like, I don't know, from wherever I can get it, because I love peach. So, and like Georgia Peach, I think they have an actual candle too at Bath and Body Works that's Georgia Peach. I could be wrong. But yeah, so if you guys like peach and you're into like that type of like fruity, you know, wax, I highly recommend. This one is so good. I love this one. So those are all the wax melts that I picked up from this vendor so far. I have a feeling I'm definitely going to order again. I'm just excited to try them out and see how they melt. The only one that I missed out on for this collection was the Breakfast at Luke's, which I think the owner mentioned she will probably come back with that. So I'm really hoping I can get my hands on that eventually. And that one I think was like coffee maple pancakes or something like that. Some breakfasty type of scent. So, but nonetheless, I'm really excited. I'm happy I was able to try out some of these goodies. I can't wait to melt them. I can let you guys know like how the melting process goes. You'll probably see these in an upcoming melting basket, probably for next week. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, so I'm really excited to try this stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.